What is going on, everybody? Draco Invictus here, and we're going to be getting started here in just a very short order. I am just finishing up sharing out. I'm really going to be glad when I can get this more efficient. Efficiency is the name of the game tonight. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I am having a wonderful day myself, and yeah, it's been pretty good. I am, let's just say things might be changing for me here, soon. Yeah. In a good way, there we go, all done. Yeah, things in my life might be changing here, pretty soon, so, we'll have to see how it goes. I had a recruiter reach out to me on LinkedIn, and so I have a few conversations and stuff like that, and yeah, things might be a changing. That's all right though. I'm stoked for it. So, change is you can either fear change or you can embrace change. I always suggest you embrace change because that's the only thing that's ever going to be constant in your life. Your life is always going to be changing. So don't fear it, because if you fear it, it's always a dreadful thing. If you embrace it, then you can look forward to it. You can be excited about it. Now, granted, not all change is good. You know, I mean, changes in your family matters or something like that. But there's always hope for tomorrow. Okay. Oh my God. Enough of that. So let's jump right into it. I want to respec 𝐂𝐚𝐨𝐫𝐭 right now. I want to make her a better tank. And so I've done some research and over the last few days, and I think I've kind of pieced something together here. And basically, and I'm also kind of borrowing from other builds and stuff like that I've seen on YouTube. Some main character builds, some companion builds, and I'm trying to kind of piece it all together. So anyway, I'm going to, since we're in the middle of all this, I just want to respec her now. This does the same respec as if I were talking to Hyler. So let's go ahead and do that and get out of here. And yes, her head is, wait a minute, hold on. That was not supposed to, hold on.
We will win this war.
𝐂𝐚𝐨𝐫𝐭, respec. No. All right. Accept that. Oh, I know what the problem is I was checking out this other respec mod. I see that it is turned on. So I may have to save that, close that, exit to desktop, yes, and reboot the game. Because the other respec mod literally will take any character back to level 1, which is great if we get a character like mid-game and we're like, I don't like the way this character's built. We saw it before in Kingmaker, where I was just like, God, this character's not well put together. Of course, there's companions that we haven't even met yet, so we don't know what's going to be going on, but I definitely want to have the ability to totally rewind. I know that's not what the developer wanted, but you know what? Screw it. This is my playthrough, damn it. All right. There we go. Okay. So now let's come in here. That's off. So now I should be able to come here and go 𝐂𝐚𝐨𝐫𝐭, respec. There we go. Okay. So it takes me back to leveling her up at level 2, which is totally fine by me, because I'm okay with her having the first level in Paladin. We're actually going to be doing a lot of Paladin levels, but for right now, we're actually going to be jumping out and doing some other things so that we can get some cool, like 1 or 2 level dip benefits for her. So Rowdy is the one that I want to take a look at here. We're going to be getting rogue proficiencies. We're not getting weapon finesse, but we are getting trap finding. That's not important. We're getting sneak attack, which is cool. We're getting a bunch of martial proficiencies, but the big thing here is we're getting Vital Strike, which will lead us to improved Vital Strike and Mythic Vital Strike. And then, of course, we're also getting Vital Force. It adds 2d6 additional damage per sneak attack die to the damage of the Vital Strike. This is precision damage. So that is what we are dipping into. And then, of course, we're also going to get a Rogue talent, and we're not getting Evasion. So yeah, that's a 1 level in a Rowdy Rogue. And let's see, we need to get her mobility up to 3 total so that she can fight defensively. And then we are going to give her World, Religion, and Persuasion. Because we don't have, if you look at over here, we don't have a lot of people that have any points in lore religion. And so figured we might as well utilize her. I am correct. We will be losing 𝐂𝐴 somewhere later down the road in the game because we're going Lich Path, and 𝐂𝐴 and Lich Path don't connect. I should do it like this, huh? Don't connect. But that's not until like Act 5. So we'll be able to find another tank before then, or maybe we build a companion, like a mercenary companion, that will fill that role as a tank. But for right now, we're going to make her a super tank. And so yeah, that's what we're going to do. And complete. All right, next level. Here we're going to actually dip into a 3rd class. And we're going to go Cavalier. And we're going to go Beast Rider. I don't want her to have a horse. That's the whole point of going into Beast Rider. Okay, so we're going to continue. There's our 3rd point of mobility. We don't need to put another point into mobility. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't matter. We'll clean this up here in the next couple of levels. Okay, so we want Boone Companion. Your bond with your animal companion is unusually close. The abilities of your animal companion are calculated as though your class were 4 levels higher to a maximum effective level equal to your character level. So that means that our animal companion is essentially going to level up with us, because normally there's a 4-level gap between you and your animal companion. Boone Companion removes that gap. So Boone Companion is the one we want to take. Now we have a couple choices here. Order the 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭. Cavalier who belongs to this order serves only himself, working to further his own aims and increase his own prestige. Cavaliers of this order tend to be selfish and concerned only with personal goals and objectives. We do get challenge with the Order of the 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭. Okay? And whenever an Order of the 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭 Cavalier issues a challenge, he receives +1 morale bonus on all melee damage rolls made against the target of his challenge, as long as he is the only creature threatening the target. This bonus increases by +1 for every 4 levels the Cavalier possesses. Okay? And we will also get Dazzling Display at level 2. And we also get Braggart at level 2. But we aren't taking a 2nd level of Cavalier. So all we would get is Challenge. So if we come down here to Order the Sword, Cavaliers who join the Order of the Sword dedicate their lives to the code of chivalry, living a life of honor, valor, and fairness. Cavaliers of this order tend to swear service to a lord or a lady. Of all the orders, the Order of the Sword is perhaps the broadest in terms of its focus and ideals. So we still get challenge, but we also get to add, well, I guess adding lore religion to our list of classicals doesn't really matter. And I don't think, let's see. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter, because challenge is the only thing that we want out of this knowledge world, huh? I think, yeah, we already have Knowledge World as a class feature, so we're not really worried about that. So I guess it doesn't matter. Challenge, challenge, challenge. So we'll just pick Order of the Sword since we're here. And it kind of fits more with who 𝐂𝐴 is. Okay, so we get a bonus feat here. We can take Precise Strike. Whenever you and an ally who also have this feat are flanking the same creature, deal an additional 1d6 points of precision damage with each successful melee attack. This bonus damage stacks with other sources of precision damage, such as sneak attack. This bonus damage is not multiplied on a critical hit. It would be cool if we had outflank, but we need a BAB of 4, and our BAB is not that high yet, so we won't be able to take outflank. So I guess we will just take we'll take Precise Strike. Now we get to pick our animal companion. Now we could take a black Smilodon, or a blue Triceratops, or a giant centipede. We're not going to take any of those. Now this is one that I had actually I had seen on a build, and so we're going to take the boar. And why are we taking the boar? Because it has a +9 natural armor. The boar is actually going to be the real tank here, at least for a good long while. So, but that's why we're doing this right now versus later on down the road. So we're going to take the boar and complete. Okay, so we will level up the boar here in just a second. Let's finish leveling up 𝐂𝐴. Okay, so on 4th level, we're going back to Paladin. So that we can get Lay on Hands, Divine Grace, all those good things. And for here, we are actually going to take a point in Charisma. And I think we're going to run Charisma for the rest of her loadout. That's the idea. Okay, so yep, Charisma it is. Because Charisma also helps with her channel energy, so that she can... we get more heals from her channel energy. Her spells are kind of based on that. They gain bonus spells based on their charisma scores. Paladins do. So, charisma it is. And now we are going to take a point here, here, and here. Okay, let's go back. I want to rewind Knowledge World and put that point in Persuasion. I think Persuasion's more important than the Knowledge World for her. All right, complete. Next level. For level 5, we are going to stay in Paladin. And we get our 3 points. Now here we're actually going to take Accomplished Sneak Attacker. So her sneak attack damage increases by 1d6. And for her Mercy, I think I want to take Fatigued. Whenever the Paladin uses Lay on Hands to heal damage to one target, the target's no longer fatigued. I like that. And complete. Level 6. We are going to stay in Paladin. Again, put our points in. And we finally get her spells. So, that's fantastic. All right, complete. We're done there. Let's take a look at her spell book really quickly. She doesn't get much right now. It's a 1st level spell. But I think I want to give her... Is it Bless Weapon? Yes. This transmutation makes a weapon strike true against evil foes. The weapon in your primary hand is treated as a magic weapon for the purposes of overcoming damage resistance. The weapon also becomes good aligned, which means that it can overcome the damage resistance of certain evil creatures, aka demons, which are the bulk of what we fight in this game. In addition, all critical threats against evil foes automatically confirm. So normally when you roll, and let's say we roll a natural 20, okay, so it's a critical hit. Well, then there's a confirmation roll, which also has to be in the critical range for that weapon. And so essentially it's 2 rolls to actually get the crit. With this, all critical threats against evil foes automatically confirm. So that first natural 20 that we rolled, that's a critical hit. There's no reroll needed. So that's how that works. So let's go ahead and take, who else has Bless right now? No one? All right. I still think I'm going to take Bless weapon. There we go. Okay. Why are we encumbered? Probably because we've been picking up a ton of crap, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, and what I found yesterday about 𝐿𝐿𝐺𝐸, you can't actually talk to 𝐿𝐿𝐺𝐸 right now. So we can't use him as a walking freaking convenience store. So, that's done. Oh, we wanted to up her boar. Okay, so we want to take the boar as a bulwark. Okay, companions with the sturdiest skin who can endure incredible amounts of suffering are called bulwarks. That's exactly what we want, okay? Because again, this is going to be our little tank dude. We want to give him mobility and probably perception since he's going to be up front. Let's see here. Let's give him armor proficiency, medium barding. We don't need to worry about because he gets that for free at 9th level. So we don't need to worry about that. So let's see, endurance, no. Maybe toughness. Gain 3 hit points for every hit die you possess beyond 3. You gain an additional +1 hit point. If you have more than 3 hit die, you gain +1 hit points whenever you gain a hit die. Okay, so it's going to gain 1 additional point every time it levels up. Let's see, what do we want to name it? Are we going to name it? What are we going to name it? I know. 𝐿𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐴. An A in there? Yeah, there we go. 𝐿𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐴. So you have 𝐿𝐿𝐴 and 𝐿𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐴. See, look, we got 𝐿𝐿𝐴. Alright. Let's move 𝐿𝐿𝐴. So I can't move. 𝐿𝐿𝐴 is always going to be on the end. Fine. Alright, let's get it leveled up. Okay, so here on 3rd level, what do we want to give it? Power attack? Yeah, let's do that. That'll be good. Okay, complete. Oh, we need to give it a point of intelligence. So that it gets, hold on, wait for it. Oh, it'll be next level. Now it gets all of them. So it has a lot more feats that it can pick from now because of its intelligence. Let's see, blind fight might be a good one. What are type in teamwork. There we go. It can almost get outflank. So let's get rid of that. Bull Rush. This feat gives the character an ability to perform the Bull Rush combat maneuver. Also gains +2 bonus to CMB when performing this maneuver, +2 bonus to CMD when defending against it. Bull Rush attempts to push an opponent straight back without doing any harm. If your combat maneuver is successful, your target's pushed back 5 feet. For every 5 by which your attack exceeds your opponent's CMD, I don't know if I want to push them away. Because an enemy being moved by a Bull Rush, does not provoke an attack of opportunity because of the movement unless you possess the greater Bull Rush feat. You cannot Bull Rush a creature into a square that is occupied by a solid object or obstacle. Maybe we don't want to take that. Oh, we can have it scribe scrolls. That would be hilarious. Wow. This feat gives the character an ability to perform the Sunder Armor combat maneuver. You can attempt to dislodge an armor worn by your opponent. If your combat maneuver is successful, the target loses its bonus from armor for 1 round. For every 5 by which your attack exceeds your opponent's CMD, the penalty lasts for 1 additional round. Let's do that. Are we done? We're done. Okay. So 𝐂𝐚 has an armor class of 21, right? 𝐂𝐴 has an armor class of 25. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. Granted, 𝐚𝐻𝐿𝐴, who I was actually thinking about turning into our tank, she is an AC of 25 as well. But she's also wearing, she also has Ice Plant as a hex, and then she has the Icy Protector ring, which gives her another +2. So she's actually one of our better tanks right now, just as she's built. So that's fantastic. All right, the next one I want to do... Now, if I try and respec me, I don't think it's going to work right. Because I think it will lock in my first level. Or no, it won't allow me to change anything about it. So I do need to use this one up here. And we will pick me. Go. There we go. Close. Okay. Next. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let me jump over here to my notes. Okay. So we are going to go Sorcerer. And this is because the reason I'm changing me, my main character, is because I was instructed that that the idea that I had was not very good for the path that I wanted to take. So I needed to change things up. So we're going Sorcerer, and we are going to go regular Sorcerer. So Charisma-based Sorcerer. Instead of going the Sage Sorcerer, which is where we were, okay? And we're going to go as an Aasimar. And we want to go as Azada Blooded, so the Muse Touched. So it gives us a +2 our Dex and our Charisma. And here for regional, do I want to go regional? I think I do. I think I went, was it the Scholar? No. Yeah, this is the one. The Osiren Historian. Okay, because it's going to give me Knowledge World as a skill, which is typically not a class skill, but I want to put points into Knowledge World. And it's going to give me a +2 bonus on Knowledge World skill checks. So, that's cool. Okay, so here we're dumping our strength. Our dex is going to shoot up. A con, we are dumping our con. Let's see, what's the other one we want? 19 on our charisma. Wisdom at 13. There we go. All right. So that's all of our points. And we want to do persuasion, use magic device, and then we're going to do knowledge or arcana for the first one. Or maybe knowledge world for the first one. Yeah, that's probably the better one to do. All right. And here we want to do, scroll down to the bottom. I want to do spell penetration. And for our bloodline, we're actually going to pick Undead bloodline. See, look at all the, Death's Gift, Cause Fear, Grasp of the Dead, Vampiric Touch. These are the spells we want to be casting. And then over here, we want to do Selective Spell as our bonus. Yeah. And, we want to take Shield, Mage Armor, go. Scroll down to 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐿, go. Neutral, it's fine. Let's, with that look. Yeah, that's fine. Hairstyle. We can just go with the first one. I don't need to rebuild this guy totally. But let's go with, I don't know, something cool. Oh. Maybe that's a bit too much, huh? I like how his eyes change color, though. That's cool. His eyes change color based on the color of his hair. Let's go with that. Oh, do we want to give him a beard? Oh, there we go. How suave. Looks like a sorcerer, right? All right, black. Red. There we go. Okay. Go. Okay. Complete. Level 2. Staying in sorcerer. Not much there. Okay, for third level feat, I think I want to go with Bolster Spell. And this is a first level spell. I suppose we could just go with Magic Missile. Because we won't be picking it up as a bonus spell, that's for damn sure. And low level, we're going to need something that we can do some damage with. Okay. So now all of our points are being dumped into Charisma. Because Charisma is very important for the Sorcerer, and it's going to be very important for the Lich as well. Right. This is a second level spell. Let's go Bone Shaker. Let's see. 5th level feat. Greater spell penetration. Another first level spell. Let's go with see, Ray of Enfeeblement is close range, and this guy is not going to have the hit points to get in close. Yeah, True Strike is not going to matter for me because I'm not doing any attack rolls. Let's do Vanish. Actually, no, hold on, go back. Is there maybe something else we want to do? Maybe Hypnotism? All enemies in a 30-foot burst centered on target point within close range. Yeah, let's try that. Ooh, we also get a second level spell. So let's go with... Now, I think we already have Glitter Dust. Let's go Mirror Image. Yeah, see, my hit points not very bueno. We need someone for lower nature, too. My God. Okay, third level spell. See, it tells us not to take Vampiric Touch because we're going to be getting that one. So that's why it gives us the little not recommended feature. So Nenio has haste, but she's not running with the party right now. So I will take haste. Okay. There we are. We are ready to go. I will be making changes to some of the other ones that I think that I'm going to keep around for a little while. But yeah, I think that that's good. Let's check our formation. Yeah, me at the back. Put him in the center. There. Yep, that works. Okay. Now I do need to check because I lost a 4 of 8, 0 of 6, 0 of 4. Ugh. We'll do a quick rest here. 3. Wow. Seela's better at the protective rituals here now. Cool. Okay. Camouflage. Plus 19. Jesus. Okay. Night Watch. Let's put her for second shift. And put him as the second there. All right. So what does this require? Lord Religion. Okay. All right. That's cool. Let's do it.
Everyone looks rather busy. And yet there's nothing for me to do to help the crusade? Oh, what a pity. I suppose being bone idol is also an important task. By right of blood, I claim this duty as my own.
What a dick. All right, so she succeeded. Camouflage succeeded. We had no incidents. Perfect. And now my spell book should be 8 of 8. Yep. 6 of 7. How did that happen? How did I not... What? Alright, whatever. Okay. So we are now moving on upstairs. That was the point. We had cleared all of this. Time to move upstairs. And I'm not going to bother dumping our inventory right now. Oh, wow. Lots of loots. Let's see where this door goes. Okay, loot the box. The divine power of heaven seems to radiate from the painting. That might be the reason why it remained hidden from the demon's eyes and avoided desecration. Piggy, Squeala. Alright. What just happened? I don't have any buffs. No idea what just happened there. Okay. So we're on the other side. We've already covered this side. Now we're on the other side of the wardstone. All right. Why can't she charge?
Did I mess up again?
Oh. Okay. Let's just attack.
Wide open.
There we go.
They will break against our resolve.
Anything over here? Yep, okay. So can we do anything with this? No. Oh, there's a box over here. How could a demon destroy the gift of our goddess so easily? Are we not worthy of her blessing anymore? Archer, cultist, locked door.
The spirits demand your blood.
Who's casting? Aha!
You are today's sacrifice.
Where are you at? There you are. Elven notes from the Great Garrison. Some notes written in ancient Elven runic script. Alright. Cool. Got Jade. Nice. Sacred image depicts dressed in a man dressed in a robe and holding a wand. The inscription reads, Sarkoris of 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐽, the holy martyr. Okay.
So many plans and hopes have gone up in smoke along with this city, and so many are still yet to burn. Soon.
Areelu Vorlesh here. Vorlesh. In 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐽. I do not fancy meeting her in battle. If my eyes did not deceive me, we just saw the most hated person in all Mendev. Areelu Vorlesh.
Go for their heart.
Out of my sight!
I'll cut you wide open.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The spirit
Get him, Squeala. Oh my god, my spells. They're all jacked up. Alright, let's try this again. This time without the oops. Nothing else in here? Yeah? No? We're good? Alright. Out we go. Down this way. Got another door.
This is my kind of work.
Nice. Made a little jump across the ditch there. This page depicts a woman in full armor holding her sword aloft toward the sky. The inscription reads, 𝐵𝐴𝐻𝐿 of Dresden, the holy martyr.
Pretty good, aren't I?
We did get everything out of there, didn't we? Yeah, okay. No door over here. No loots. Fireball. Ooh. Land, quit screwing around. All right, what do we got here? These strategic maps offer many intriguing details about the movements of the Crusader army. The demons must have thoroughly studied them before destroying them with their claws and spattering them with blood. All right. See if we can't open this.
One was beyond me.
Wow.
Something wrong?
That's not cool. So neither one of them can do this. Hold on. She has on her belt.
Wonder.
How does that work? Maybe it just gives her a flat +1 bonus and it just is. When was the last time the game saved? Scum it. Hit the counter. Oh, crap. Okay, well, at least that saved after that. Yep. Yep. Okay, good. So let's level up Squeala really quick. Alright, Squeala's... Alright, not a problem. Save. Alright, let's do this again. I probably need to fix... Oh, no, that's good. Still don't know what that actually did for me, but that's alright. Since we're standing here doing nothing, let's do that. 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 Oh shit, I already did that one. Oh well. There we go.
Ask nicely.
Out of my sight!
Cover me, all right?
All right, moving on.
Do not fear. That or that. Why not both?
I'll cut you wide open. Right, take you.
Yeah, screw you and your summons, dude. We're not playing that game again. That would probably have to give to
Can't hide from me.
storyteller. Okay. Flip the switch. There we go.
Save the last one for me.
Get him, Squeala. Alright, let's drop a quick save. Search him.
So many plans
Mini
and
cutscene.
hopes have gone up in smoke along with this city, and so many are still yet to burn. Soon.
Soon. Everyone make your mentions. Demonic heart. Perfect. Alright.
This is my kind of work. Pretty good, aren't I?
Let's have some fun.
Archer. Remarok. Really need to fix this.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Come on. Oh, there we go. Knowledge world check failed? What? Alright. Save here. I'm not worried about the map as much.
I hope you appreciate
There we go.
this.
Where's that go? To the first floor. The vials of the mysterious alchemical devices are filled with sinister bubbling liquids. The pungent smell dominates the scene. But I guess we've already been in here? No. Yeah, we have. Doors open. All right. Oh, well. Okay, that leads back out into the main room.
the light. They
Everyone hold. Oh, they don't trigger it? That's a bunch of bullshit.
I will see to your demise.
tactical retreat. No.
Spirits demand your blood.
No, 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 no! God damn it! What the hell is the point of a hold button if they're just gonna keep on running? God, you stupid bastards.
This will leave a bruise.
You are today's sacrifice.
Distract them for me. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Stupid shit. Alright, Sela. You're gonna... Oh, she can't... Oh, I gotta put it on her belt. God, these low-level potions.
Bruise.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Together, we stand.
There we go.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
Get all the loots. Alright. Need a key. Ah, okay. Amelia? That one was my own dumbass for cutting the corner. Well, I guess everyone can come down here now.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Oh, we'll take that. Did we find a key yet? No. No. We couldn't get through this door on either way. Where the hell are we supposed to be going? Let's go grab this loot really quick. No, I was hoping there was the key in there. Well, I've looted like everything, so I have no idea. Head back downstairs. To the basement. Ooh, maybe that's where we need to go. No, we've been to the basement. There's nothing in the basement. This is how we came in. To the basement, to the second floor, second floor, second floor. Maybe a different part of the basement. I don't know. Let's try this. Because, yeah, if we don't have the key... perception check failed. Squeala, come on.
Yet another obstacle. You won't survive me.
Go for their heart!
Got a tongi. But nothing else in here. There's not much going on down here in the basement. The deep rift leads to catacombs under the city where the mongrels live. Okay. I don't know where we're supposed to be going. Oh, hold on. No, oh, damn it. Sounds like there's a lot of fighting going on over there. Yeah, there's like a whole section that we're missing. Yeah, see the drag marks? So we did not do this puzzle correctly last night. Who's this? All right, let's close. No. Okay, everything's. None of the lights are on. All right. Okay. 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 There we go. Perfect. Save it. Loot it all, we'll sort it out later. Oh, Flail of Light Burst. Most of it just seems to be like normal stuff, but that's alright. Old Iron Falchion +1. Amulet of Fragile Fists. The wearer has weapon finesse feat. This amulet allows her to apply her dexterity modifier in place of her strength damage rolls with all unarmed and natural weapon attacks. Oh, that's like a monk. Okay, so let's head down here. Oh no, we're not getting through that door. I thought that we might, but maybe this door? Nope. No, don't need that. Let's go upstairs again. How do we get there? That's what I want to know. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. All right, this is stupid. We're not getting through that door. God, I hate having to go online to figure this crap out. Not what I wanted. Doobie doobie doo. Enter the room. Long table defeated everyone in that room, but don't find the great garrison key. Okay. Helps if we just, I don't know, go through the right door. Right? A new batch of living hearts for my rituals is finally here. Very good. My Lord Deskari, I offer this sacrifice to you.
Isn't that boring after all?
No glory without risk.
Just sit here. This pain is excruciating. This is how it feels.
I can't die now. I'm not nearly rich enough. It's all your fault.
Everyone's melting. I got the gray pox.
This is not my time yet. This was unexpected.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna be able to take these guys on. I didn't like that. Wow. What else we got? Oh, magic missile. One more. Get him. Wow. The main character, the one with the least hit points, and we cleaned them all. Alright, so does he have the key? There's the key, the befouled key. Alright, let's pick all that up. Loot this body. Loot that body.
Now, what is that?
Ooh, secret door. Ooh, something shiny.
I am helpful, am I not?
And we are picking up some loots in here. Nothing else? No? Alright. Got that door over there. Oh, that door's locked. I don't think there's anything else in here. Nope. Let's try it. Let's save.
I am helpful.
She got it. Wow. That was a very low percent chance there. Is there nothing in there? Nope. That's a shame. Okay. Anyway, we seriously need to rest. Yeah, that was total luck. And I wasn't even going to bother re-rolling on that, or reloading on it. I mean, that's a low percent chance. Well, yeah, but there was even nothing in the room, which is even worse. Yeah, here now we're not doing the talking thing anymore. We just see words. Yeah. Yeah, the bummer is that I burned through a lockpick. All right, so I need to go upstairs. That's to the. Oh no, I am upstairs. I need to come over here. That's where I need to go. All right. Because it was this door. All right.
Did we find trouble? No.
Let's see, transform Crusader. Okay.
Endure this.
Where's everyone else? Yeah, everyone else just standing at the door. That's nice. I need to turn off that. I want to burn through all my magic missile. Poor 𝐂𝐴, she's up there just getting her ass beat. Oh my god, these guys. I mean, might as well pick it up now. Ancient pulse filled to the brim with human intestines. That's fantastic. That's delicious right there. All right, now we finally got to the other side of the break.
Why did you drag me here, you wench? To mock me one last time?
We're stunned.
Finish me! Drink my blood! Devour my soul! Just get on with it. Let me die.
This is my first, actually.
Staunton, light of my life. Don't be so silly.
I started streaming the day the game released, and my internet went to absolute crap. Like I couldn't stream kind of crap. And took over a month for them to figure it out.
You know I have always loved you.
And so it kind of put everything on hold, and I didn't want to play the game or anything. I wanted first experience on the stream, so yeah. So it delayed me by a month. Otherwise, I probably, well, I wouldn't be done by now. But
Lying filth! You have the gall to say that to my face? But it was you. It was all you. You're the reason I lost everything. You're the reason why everyone despises me!
So it was me who brought shame upon you in front of the people you called friends? It was me who mocked you year after year, spat on you, forced you to do dirty, demeaning work like you were a drudge, and not the bravest of knights. No, it was all of them, the Crusaders and their witless.
I'm going with a Sorcerer, because I'm going Lich build, obviously by the title. So I am Undead Bloodline Sorcerer.
Principles.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. And I just respect 𝐂𝐿a, so that she's got a level of Cavalier, a level of Rogue. But then she's pretty much going to stay Paladin because I wanted her. I wanted the boar to have as a tank. So it's all good.
What a pathetic scene. Look what love has reduced him to. Then again, love is always a calamity of some kind. A shipwreck.
I'm gonna say nothing.
I'm sorry to say that there is truth in the demon's words. The Crusaders really have treated him terribly. I say this as a criminal who has been forgiven by other knights of 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐼. But like all demons, she has built a mountain of lies and deception upon this one grain of truth.
My offer still stands. Come away from here, my love. You will rule Dresden as a king, and I will be your queen.
Don't listen to her, Staunton. None of these options are really gonna work for me, so I'm just gonna go with this one.
Listen to this. The deceitful queen servant has the gall to call me a liar.
I've never met the queen.
You know the truth, my sweet. I am the only one who has never lied to you.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was just he was gonna say something. Staunton gets to his feet and looks at the eyeless Lilitu with a strange expression on his face. A mountain would sooner weep than this grim dwarf, but tears now well in his eyes.
Dearest, it's all right. I'm here. We'll never be parted again. Let's go. Come.
There you go. Good boy.
Get back! Ah!
Curses! Stubborn as a mule. Never mind, my pet. Never mind. You won't get far. You will kiss this scratch and beg for forgiveness. You will be mine. Wholly, eternally, and willingly.
No, I disagree. All right. So we can't go that way. It looks like we're going up. Sure. Collect it all. At least that way my save game will be smaller. But leaving crap there. The hell was that? Oh, 𝐂𝐿𝐴, get up.
I'll watch your back.
No, not you. Oh, its health is fine. It just got knocked down. All right.
A bright future.
Let's see. There we go. At least she's in the green again.
Your mind. I wonder.
Wow, that was a good heal. There we go. Good enough. Save it.
This was simple enough.
The unholy symbol of Deskari, the demon lord who attacks 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐼, drawn in human blood.
This is my kind
Nice.
of work.
Yeah, 𝐂𝐿𝐴. Yeah. I thought it only fitting. It is her boar after all. When am I going to be able to actually do something with this stupid thing? I know, soon enough. Oh, there we go. Okay. On entering the chamber where the vanquished Wardstone resides, the Crusaders could have expected many things: an ambush, deadly spells, or a horde of enemies. But not an empty hall, still and silent. With no 𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵 or her henchmen, only the obelisk and glimmers of light dancing on the dirty floor. But then again, all is not placid as it seems. Draco once again hears the seething choir. This time the voices sound louder, more insistent. One step, another, and suddenly Draco sees the Wardstone not as it was a moment ago, but somehow completely different. It's no monolith emanating light, it's a cage made of pure energy. The place where Deskari struck looks like a festering wound, from which tendrils of dirty red and purple blackness creep throughout the entire artifact. And there, inside, two hosts of flaming warriors are locked in battle. One is light, the other blood red. But they are all waiting. For what? Hearken unto the light warrior's words. The light warrior speaks of duty, service, and sacrifices made. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstones. Each one contains a host of angels, volunteers from heaven, who committed to this indefinite imprisonment in order to guard mortal kind from the demonic threat. They make no complaint. They ask no easing of their burden. If the goddess and her herald offered them the same choice again, they would consider it the ultimate honor to sacrifice their freedom for the cause. The angels know Deskari's evil plan. When the last of the light warriors falls, the Wardstone will become a deadly explosive that will destroy everything around it, and the other obelisks in the chain will meet the same fate. The light warriors pray for help. They plead for someone to strike down their fallen brethren. Those who've succumbed to the demonic corruption are already beyond salvation, but if they're stopped, it will allow the Wardstone to heal and the light host to continue its duty. The crystal chisel, discovered in the ruins of 𝐂𝐚𝐽, is the ideal weapon for the task. It will cut out the corruption along with those who have succumbed to it and restore the Wardstone's full power. Hearken unto the Red Warrior's words. The Red Warriors speak of pain and lies and disillusionment. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstones. The barrier surrounding the Worldwound is built on the bondage and suffering of countless angels. Every injury dealt to the Wardstone these angels experience is physical agony. The pain is driving them insane. Deceived by the hollow platitudes about duty and service, they suffer torment day after day for the sake of ungrateful mortals who do not even know their names. Enough! The Red Warriors know that their blades, now turned against their former brethren, hasten the triumph of Deskari and his servants. Once the Wardstone has been wholly conquered by corruption, it will become a deadly weapon under the demon's control. Some of the obelisk prisoners beg for freedom, while others pray only for death, but they all agree that this existence is unendurable. The crystal chisel, discovered in the ruins of 𝐂𝐚𝐽, is the perfect weapon for a massacre. It cannot force open the door for those who wish to escape, but it can destroy the Wardstone along with all of its prisoners, willing and unwilling. None will be able to claim victory, but all will be gifted a merciful death that will end their suffering once and for all. There it is, the fate of two angelic hosts, faithful and fallen, and the fate of 𝐂𝐚𝐽, perhaps all of Mendev, now rest in the hero's hands. How will he proceed? Whatever this crystal chisel may be, its power is great indeed. It can destroy the stone along with all of its inhabitants, or it can mend it by killing the angel defactors within. What it cannot do, alas, is free those who wish to escape, and keep the stone intact for those who wish to remain. But somewhere deep within the hero's soul, the familiar ire seethes, endless rage, unbridled hatred. What will happen if it unleashes here at the stone? Well, I guess I'm going to destroy the stone with all the angels inside. Yeah. That was probably not the right thing to do. Strike with the chisel once, twice, thrice. The voices of the angels trapped inside turn to screams of pain and then fall silent one by one. Like a guttering candle, the Wardstone's light flickers and then erupts in a blinding flash. The Crusaders succeeded. The Angel's battle within the Wardstone has ended, and the threat to the entire chain of stones has been eliminated. Of course, this has won no guarantees of safety for the future. What happened here can happen again. The Mendevians can no longer rely on Amade's gift as once they did, but the danger has passed for now.
Look at them, Suture. They're rejoicing like children. The storm is coming and none of them sees it.
Shall we add to their festivities, my lady? How about a little lightning to burn their flesh?
Oh no, Suture. We'll leave such frolics to Deskari's little gnats. We are here for something else. Something I have greatly anticipated for a long, long time.
Oh, wow. The blisteringly vivid memory releases you, and you return from the depths of the past to the present. You feel a fresh breeze on your face. The energy expelled from the Wardstone has blown the roof off the gray garrison. Damn. The Wardstone's energy suffuses you, and through you flows into your allies.
What is happening? Help us, 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿!
What are you doing here? How? I see. Tricks from your pathetic goddess. So even 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿 will resort to dirty tricks when you have her cornered. Don't celebrate yet, mortal. There's no one to hide you from me now. Look, you're already wounded. Pathetic mortal. I'll have no trouble finishing you off now.
Looking down, you notice the wound on your chest has opened up again.
You'll die anyway.
But there's no pain. All you feel is power filling you. Right before your eyes, the edges of the wound start to join and heal until it fully closes. The demoness looks formidable with her entourage around her, but her threats ring hollow to you now. You look at her and feel like a titan looking at an ant. Overwhelmingly, all-conquering power fills you. What, that little demoness, those irritating hordes of the abyss, the gods themselves are your only equals now. I will drag your eyeless hide the length and breadth of Canabras. I like it.
You say such disgusting things. Even imagining them repulses me.
I've never wondered if demons feel pain the same way mortals do. This would be an occasion to find out. I shall be delighted to observe this execution.
Trying to be brave, are we? That's nice. But never dish out threats if you can't make good on them. Your goddess sent you to die. You think that's a victory? All you've done is postpone the deaths of all the other mortals. And not even for very long. But your wait for death is over. You won't see what I'm going to do to your little friends, because I'm going to kill you right now.
You don't even have eyes.
Did we step on their toes as well? Make every strike count.
Whoa.
come back for me.
Shut it! Get over here now. Get behind me. If you want to finish her off, you'll have to step over my dead body first. Killing me won't be a challenge, I know. But I can last long enough to give her time to escape.
Staunton, don't do this.
Don't do it? And why not?
She doesn't love you. Demons don't know how to love. Oh, if you betray us, I will get you. And I will make sure that your death is far from quick.
My death is already dragged on for 70 years. Do you really think a little more torture will frighten me?
Oh no, but I have other plans for you.
You think I don't know that demons cannot love? You think this is news to me? I know that lying wench can truly love me. But what of it? Maybe I love her anyway, no matter what. And if I don't, what's it got to do with you? Enough talking. Monargo, cast your spells and get out of here. I'll hold him off. Quickly, before I change my mind.
No, my sweet, I won't abandon you. We'll leave this place together, and we'll go where we can be happy.
Go. Let me finally. God damn it all! Let's go!
Demon and the traitor vanish in a magical haze. You feel the energy thrumming through your body and soul start to fade. It doesn't leave you, it hides somewhere deep down, leaving behind a small amount of incredible energy, as well as the understanding that you will one day master that inconceivably huge power. Woo! First mythic rank. Woohoo! Yay! Alright. It's all crap, but that's alright. I guess we are done here. Yeah. Too great. Okay. Inventory. Time to clean up our inventory. Studded leather. Ain't worth a damn. Oh, God. Let's see here. Chain shirts. Meh. Leather armor, that can go. Let's see. Heavy shield. Heavy shield. I don't know why those are stacked differently, but there we go. What's this? Padded armor. Yeah, that can go. Bucklers. Those can go. Alright, let's sort by... No, weight's fine. Ascending order. Spiked heavy shield. Does damage. Might as well, right? Oh, that's a masterwork. Yeah, let's put that one on. Oh, that looks good. Alright, drop that. They weigh 14. Oh, those are masterwork. Great axe we can drop. Masterwork scythes. Damn. Glaives. Regular glaives. Cold iron. Oh. Long spears. Yeah, those can go. That's a cold iron. Masterwork. 2 heavy crossbows. Regular spear. More regular spears. Heavy mace. Let's see here. Damn. Let's see. God. That can go. Breastplates, chain shirts. What the hell is that? Oh, cool. It's light barding. God, I just hate leaving all this frickin' money laying here on the floor. Oh. We can pick some of that back up. Gave 2 one-handed weapons to the character 𝐂𝐴, who doesn't have 2 weapon fighting. Oh, okay. Where? There it is. $30.55. All right, let's try this again. Split. Ah, one more. Maybe 220. I only need 4 pounds. Split. 1. Drop. Ah, 0.1? Are you kidding me? There. Let's so we have to pick Mythic hero for now. Mythic characters that draw their power from death can channel negative energy to deal damage to living creatures or to heal undead creatures. Channeling energy causes a burst that either heals all undead creatures or damages all living creatures in a 30-foot radius centered on the mythic character. The amount of damage dealt or healed is equal to 2d6 plus 1d6 per mythic rank. Creatures that take damage from channeled energy receive a will save to half the damage. All right. I think I'm guessing that Dance Macabre is probably what I want, right? No, no. Yep, that's what I want. All right. Now I probably... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Here's this one. Every enemy in 30-foot radius around the mythic character is a target of greater dispel effect, affecting only abilities of illusion school. Yeah. All right. Greatly affect how the following events. However, no matter what your reasons for choosing one of the paths are, be it powers or aesthetic preferences, remember there's no wrong choices. Well, sure there is. All right. So, mythic ability. Let's give her Abundant Smite. She is the paladin. I think Smite Evil is going to come in handy. God, there are so many decisions here. You've learned a way to prolong the effects of your beneficial spells. Effects of your spells on your allies that should last longer than an hour, but shorter than 24, now last 24. So he's an oracle. I can't imagine that abundant casting isn't something that would benefit them. Now, 𝐚𝐸Lia, on the other hand, I know that I do want her to take second spirit and take wind so that she can get air barrier. Yep. Plan, I don't know what we're gonna do. Abundant key, no. Each time you deal critical damage with your ranged weapon attack or reduce the target to 0 hit points, you deal your weapon damage to all other enemies in a 10-foot radius. Wow, that's pretty good. The ranged weapon attacks are dangerous enough for the enemy to forget about melee threats. If you hit an enemy with a ranged weapon attack, they receive a penalty on AC against melee attacks equal to half your mythic rank for 1 round. That's kind of cool. Gain a bonus on your attack rolls with ranged weapons equal to the penalty to AC the target received for their size. Now, every turn, as long as you make at least one melee attack. Each time you deal critical damage, yeah, let's do cleaving shot. That sounds cool. Old Jeff. Every time you're targeted by an enemy spell, you gain the ability to teleport to the spellcaster as a move action for the next 2 rounds. That's kind of cool. Whenever you make an attack of opportunity, gain a bonus on the attack roll and damage roll equal to your mythic rank. Number of attacks of opportunity you can make each round is increased by 2. Pretty good for the thief, huh? Squeala, you don't get a mythic rank? That's just depressing. Alright, let's save there. It's not going to let me pick this stuff up and leave, is it? That would be too funny. It did. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Make way. Warrior Queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. And you considered nixing this little shindig, Beth?
I did consider it, and I am still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐴, and we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate, and he deserves to be honored for saving the city and possibly all of Mendhave.
That was one hell of a fight.
One hell of a fight calls for one hell of a party.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐴. I get the feeling the fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the garrison, what you did, it was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
Beth, come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Grey Garrison, our own fortress, and that we'd blow the roof off the place?
That's how we do it around here.
It's simply unforgivable. While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐴 herself, and it was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof. And it turns out the people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. The townsfolk are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. And I'm sure they'll hit the black market soon enough. Oh, yeah. Here, read on this for me. For good luck.
Alright, we need all the luck we can get.
Nice. I'll put it on display at home. Or maybe I'll make a hole in it and wear it as a pendant.
Nevi! What are you on about now?
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐴 herself?
Well, a couple perhaps. 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐴's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really shouldn't.
I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials. But I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone and also wish to ask our hero to breathe on them for good luck. So, what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
The Queen!
Your Majesty.
Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendhave.
Kiss her hand. Yeah, sure, we'll flirt with the queen.
Thank you for the compliment. So, this is what he looks like. The one all Mendev is talking about. News of your deeds reached me even before my messengers could.
Your Majesty, we were just... I'll have them arrange.
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored hero here. My personal guard and the force I brought with me are standing watch outside the city. I ordered all your sentries to stand down. They also deserve a break. Every person who tirelessly fought to save 𝐚𝐻𝐻 will enjoy themselves today. And my reinforcements will ensure peace and order.
Will you be joining our celebration?
Please, don't Your Majesty me. We are in a tavern, not my court in Nerosian. Address me as you would any comrade in arms. Concerning the celebration, as you can see, I already invited myself. I couldn't pass up the chance to meet the new hero all the Crusaders are talking about. And soon, not just Crusaders.
We're here celebrating while the demons might be planning their next campaign.
Oh, I do not doubt that, even for a moment. But we will not give them another chance to catch us off our guard. It is time to turn back the tide.
Your Majesty, my dear cousin.
Count, I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city's defenders. Pleasantly surprised.
I live to please you, my queen. My first thought when Deskari cruelly robbed us of noble Terendelev and half of 𝐚𝐻𝐻𝐿's Crusaders in one fell swoop was of you, my queen, and of how these events would weigh heavily on you. No one could have foreseen the demon attack, and we have so successfully held the defense here for 4 heroic crusades.
I'm going to drown him in the nearest well this very night.
I agree.
I value your dedication and your eloquence. I hope you will continue to aid our soldiers.
Not a chance. You know that I am not made for the front lines. Excellent bash, but alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with. A new shipment of wine from 𝐂𝐿𝐴 and 3 beautiful creatures of the same provenance. But I will most assuredly come to say my farewells before your army departs on its campaign, which, wherever it may lead you, will undoubtedly be crowned with victory.
I shall hold you to that, Count. And now allow me to devote some time to the hero of the evening. I did not come here solely to give you this chance to celebrate, but all serious discussions and official announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big plans for all of you, especially for you. But I want to keep you in suspense for a little while longer, so I shan't say another word. Let us mark this victory. My first toast is to you, the hero of 𝐚𝐻𝐻𝐿. Now, what are we drinking?
All right.
The fires of 𝐚𝐻𝐻𝐿 have died down. Now the army's path leads to the Walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
Rise, warriors. Today is a day of sorrow and pride. Sorrow because we weep for our brothers and sisters who perished in 𝐚𝐻𝐻𝐿. Pride because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Golfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the 5th Crusade, and I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss, the hero of 𝐚𝐻𝐻𝐿, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade, your leader from now unto victory or death. And now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed. There, the troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters.
It's good because I'm very, very encumbered. Please allow me to join you while you inspect our encampment. Okay. And with that, we're going to pause. We're going to take a break here for a few minutes. Stand up, stretch the legs, have a bio break, refill the old cup, and we'll be back in just a few. All right, we are back. And apparently we have to level up. All right, fine. We'll level up. Let's see, we're going level 7. Okay. Whenever you chant now, spell focus. No, do I want spell? Yes. Spell focus, necromancy. Bloodline feat. You can do greater spell focus right here. Boom. Necromancy. Nice. Alright, so first level spell. Second level spell. Command Undead. Actually, let's go back. This is a second level spell. I haven't run into many undead. That's the why I'm rethinking this. Let's take Eagle Splendor. Alright, now we get a third level spell. We already have haste. We have vampiric touch. Let's take battering blast. Alright. Wow, okay. So, Nura's tent, Tirabade's tent, Commander's tent, Chapel, Field Medic, Torgus Grum's here. Alright, this will... The fighters of the Eagle Watch personally chose every one of them standing here, ready to vouch for each and every one of them. Might as well loot it all, right? There you are, you dashing troublemaker, you. Our short acquaintance is coming to an end. Very soon you will depart on your crusade, where you'll escape or scrape by on horrible rations, struggle vainly to fall asleep amid snoring soldiers, be rudely awakened by the freezing cold, and have to look upon dour faces of self-righteous prigs before you finally perish in the maw of some demon. I have a journey ahead of me too. I've just rented a sailboat in the south. I've also hired an excellent chef and a host of other entertainments. Well, to each their own, I suppose. You know, I'm genuinely sad to see you go. If it sounds like mockery, forgive me. I cannot switch off my venom gland on a whim, you see, but you intrigue me. If only we could have spent a little more time together, but of course, not under these conditions. Let the Crusaders and the demons have at each other. With any luck, they'll take the entire sanctimonious spectacle down with them. Not in the way you obviously had in mind, but you're a valuable companion. You could have stayed in my party. You feel you don't belong here, go, but I'd like to see you again someday in the future to get to know you better. No. I'll be blunt. You don't intrigue me. Who, me? We're in this traveling... Pardon me, in this army? You must be joking. Of course I won't stay. Who in his right mind would trade a luxurious and carefree life for this crusade? In any case, I intend to wait until the army departs. I do love a good send-off, especially when it's I who is staying and someone else who is heading off to meet a dreary and hopeless end. Sometimes it does one good to ruminate on the unfairness of life. Well then, farewell, Commander. I assume I shall be your most precious memory of the most disgusting and exhausting road to the pointless slaughter of battle. Or if not most precious memory, then at least the most stirring. Grandma Gretlin, the director. Good afternoon, your commanderness. Do you remember us? We're the crew from the next door theater company, the one you saved in 𝐶𝐚𝐽𝐻, back when you weren't your commanderness yet. As you can see, we've come on the campaign with you. We signed up to clean pots and mend the soldiers' clothes. Keeping up a theater is expensive, so we have to take side jobs, but we won't stop what we're doing. We're just going to put on a play about your legendary feats. Of course, the crowd scenes are difficult. We can't find the people to play the hordes of demons, and we decided against using a ritual to summon real demons. Luckily, we have Master 𝐶𝐚𝐽. He's invented a way to solve this problem using sound. We caught a pig and some piglets who ran away from a burned-out village. We put the piglets in a box and scare them a little, and the sound they make is just like an approaching demon horde. But the most important question is, of course, choosing the lead actor who will play the great commander, or the knight commander. We had a right Barney over it, breaking a number of lances, as well as a shovel, a rolling pin, and a set of back scratchers. But we just couldn't decide no matter what. Maybe you can help us. We have two candidates that are most suited to the role. One will have the honor of conveying your heroism up on stage. I'm to be played by a gnome? Not a gnome, two gnomes. Rumbledum and Hierophant are twins. One of them sits on the other's shoulders and puts on a long coat so they play tall characters. They switch places every so often so each gets their moment of fame. And that way they each only have to learn half of the script. A Cyclops actor? He's completely tame, believe me. He has a few issues with articulation, but what a powerful physique. We'll make him a nice costume, wash him up, brush his hair. Truth be told, in our show you mainly just make short heroic exclamations at the fateful moment, like onward, or we'll never give up, or my heart burns with courage. Lambkin can definitely handle the script. Don't you have any other actors who even vaguely resemble me? You know, someone with a glowing essence and flames, or cold, or something shooting out of my sleeves? We're a small and poorly funded theater, and we only have a few actors, but they're all so talented, one of a kind. I've chosen the ones that are best fit for your role. Trust my vision. I have more than a few successful plays under my belt. Alright. I've made my decision. The Gnome Twins. Wonderful. Sorry we took you away from the all-important things heroes and commanders do. We're off to rehearsal. I mean, first we have to wash some pots, then we're off to rehearsal. Let's go, you lazy lumps. Don't embarrass old grandma now. Alright. I'm going to be portrayed by gnomes. Cool. Group of soldiers talking loudly, laughing joyfully, and passing around a flask. Why can't this be voiced? Why do I have to read it all? Come on, you're killing me here. So picture this, my sword's on fire, there's 2 goblins about to snatch it, and 3 more are digging through my tent. And I'm sat in the bushes wearing just my mail shirt, wondering what the blast to do. An old mercenary taught me about the mail shirt. You can't sleep in armor, but it's not so bad in mail once you get used to it. Too bad no one told me not to go into the bushes without my sword. So what did you do? What did I do? I barked like crazy. Goblins are afraid of dogs, you know. So they all went wild and started running around. I spot my sword and they spot me. So I jump over to the fire, wearing nothing but my mail shirt, and I grab my sword and I yell in my big tough voice, "Oh, Inheritor, grant me the power to crush these filthy creatures." My sword's shining, the goblins are screaming. I jump to attack them and they fight back, but I fought them off somehow. But ever since then, I never take a step without my weapon. Some story. Hey, stop gulping. Leave me some. We've only just set off and you're already drinking, and with the queen in the camp, stop this at once. The knights quickly snap to attention. Sela raises the flask and says loudly, "Right you are, Commander Tirabade. We are but drinking to the queen's health." I'm going to say nothing. Allow me to remind you, Paladin, that you are in an army, not a band of mercenaries. Foolishness impairs discipline. Too much fun at the camp can turn into losses on the battlefield. With all due respect, Commander Tirabade, I answer to Knight Commander, not to you. The fact that we're fighting together doesn't give you the right to discipline me like a sergeant disciplines a recruit. Ooh. Oh, I thought she was going to run away. She's like, oh no. Sela yelled at me. Look, and it's Squeala. So whose tent is this? The chapel tent. Well, let's go in there. Outfitted the tent to be used as our chapel. Even the less pious crusaders will come here to say their prayers when the final battle is upon us. I've seen it happen in my previous campaigns. Altar of 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸, the father of creation, the dwarven god of craft and kin. Altar of Iristil, old Deadeye, the god of hunting, farming, and the quiet pastoral life. Altar of 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐿𝐴, the light of the sword, the goddess of justice and valor, and the patron of the Crusades. This place has been sanctified. It can protect the area around it from corruption. Altar to Desna, the great dreamer, the goddess of freedom, travel, luck, and dreams. Altar to Sarenrae, the healing light, the goddess of the sun, healing, and redemption. Cool. Awesome. Loot it all. Did I miss anything? Not so far. Oh, the field medic. Let's come over here. We should check that tent as well. We are few, but the gods are with us. The prayers of good people around the world are with us. Oh, it's 𝐵𝐶𝐵𝐿𝐴. Okay. Amelia, what are you doing in here? Beautiful day, isn't it? Got us a book. In Search of Joy, Confessions of a Heretic. Alright. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐵𝐿ster Garms, the camp quartermaster at your service. How may I be of help? Show me what you have. All right, let's see what he's got, huh? Let's start with weapons. We got us a club, bunch of daggers. Bunch of +1 stuff. Oh, got a couple +2s. Blade of Order. What is this? Whenever the wielder of this +2 scimitar lands a hit with it on a chaotic evil creature, it applies a -1 penalty to that creature's damage rolls until the end of combat. This penalty stacks up to -5. That's pretty good. A long spear, Black Dragon's Fang. Alright, longsword that does acid damage. Ceremonial Falcata. +2 Falcata grants its wearer a +5 morale bonus on all persuasion checks. That's cool. A Scythe. Jinx. Whenever this +2 Cold Iron Falchion lands a hit that is under any hex effect that deals additional weapon damage. Punching daggers. Nimble Edge. Estoc. Alright. Let's see here. We got armor. Rock of Nature. Medium armor breastplate. +2 insight bonus to AC against attacks made with natural weapons. Dawn of Life. +3 tower shield weighs twice as much as a usual tower shield and limits its wielder's speed to 20 feet. Whenever the wielder receives a critical hit, they are healed for the amount of HP equal to the number of their hit dice. What? That's crazy. Alright, rings. Alright. Oh wait, I can sell him stuff. Alright, everything else is magical. Armor, that's all magical. Alright. Alright. Nice. Who's Nura? Might as well. Elude it all. No one in here to actually talk to, so. Half plate of vigor. Riggy the sausage maker. Oh, there he is. I got a page you were looking for from the Great Garrison. The storyteller carefully takes the page from your hands. His fingers touch the ancient letters gently, examining them lightly, following their lines. I see myself, young, energetic, able to see. Oh gods, have I found the key to my past? Finally, will I find out what my own mind has been hiding from me? The elf's expression becomes withdrawn. The wrinkles on his face soften. Thank you, Draco, and please, follow me to my story. Let us embark on this journey together. They're leaving. The people of 𝐂𝐴𝐻 faced the coming earthfall and admitted that they were incapable of handling this disaster. Proud rulers, artful crafters, brave warriors, wise mages, and skilled healers, all of them hurried to the gate of Sovereign, looking about fearfully. A clean, safe world is waiting for them there. My people decided not to fight for Golarion. I am ashamed, and I am sorry for them, their hearts wavering in the face of the catastrophe. But my will is strong. I am staying. My kinfolk are looking at me angrily. How dare I diminish their decision with my recklessness? My choice makes them cowards, traitors of their own home. One of them, my former mentor, looks at me bitterly. He hands me a neat notebook with a tree bark cover, in case you change your mind. With a heavy sigh, he returns to the line of those departing. Forgive me, brothers and sisters. I watch the gate of the Savroyan stone close, separating me from them. It's time for me to go too. I open my master's notebook. These are his notes about traveling between worlds. In case you change your mind, he hopes the burden I shouldered voluntarily will be too much. I will lose heart and find my way. That will never happen. My mouth set stubbornly. I tear my master's notebook to pieces. I used my forced pride as a shield against my fear of what's to come. Why did the elves decide to flee, not fight? They're afraid to lose what they have. They were rulers, long-lived and powerful. They valued their lives and sunshine too much to enter the fight with the aftermath of Earthfall. Your mentor is a mage. Then you must be too, yes? Yes, I am an archmage, and this title is well-deserved. I have acquired delicate mastery and succeeded in many areas of magic, but curiosity has always pushed me towards new knowledge since the first day of my apprenticeship. What is the stone? Magnificent crystal bent into an arch by a mighty hand of an ancient divine creator. Our great gate to other worlds. It breathes power. It dreams of eternity. Why are you angry at your fellow elves? I spent many hundreds of years in 𝐂𝐴𝐻. I've always admired the way my kinfolk cared for all the forest that was their home, but the rest of the world seemed to mean nothing to them. But I love Golarion. All its places, all the forms it manifests in. I traveled widely and then came home and told my kinfolk about my travels, but they weren't interested. They only cared about 𝐂𝐴𝐻. Their lack of desire to hear about the wider world makes me sad and angry. What happened next? Earthfall happened at night. I am standing at the top of my tower, many miles to the north of 𝐂𝐴𝐻, and I see a blaze far in the south. I hear a horrendous rumble. The air is groaning, giving way to a huge rock rushing down on my world. And then, a blow. Vibration that penetrates everything, reaching down into the bowels of Golarion and up into the vaults of the sky. Crunching bones, blood from burst vessels filling my eyes with darkness, drowning in timelessness along with countless denizens of Golarion. Never before have we been so united in our feelings. When I come around, the darkness remains. My first terrible thought, I'm blind. But no, little by little I begin to see the stone wall. I'm alive. But why is it so dark? The answer is quick. The smell of ash everywhere. The great burnt sacrifice filled the air with incinerated particles of what was recently the continent of Aslant. Great clouds of ash covered the sky, cutting us off from the sun and the moon, dooming us to dusk at day and complete darkness at night. My heart sinks with fear. Treacherous thoughts fill my mind. Why did I stay? Why didn't I run like everyone else when I had the chance? I clench my teeth and stand up to watch Earthfall, proudly, like the last archmage of 𝐂𝐴𝐻 should. Will my world really perish like this? Will I perish? No, that will never happen. I am still alive, and I can fight Earthfall and the darkness, not run from it in a blind panic like my kinfolk and my cowardly teacher, But what can I do? I will not stop the disaster. I will hardly be able to save empires from their destruction. What can I do? I am but one archmage, powerful and weak at the same time. What is Earthfall? A disaster of untold proportions. An unborn planet dropped on Golarion by blind fate or someone's evil will. A blow so strong that the continent of Aslant is destroyed within moments, turned to ashes, wiped off the face of Golarion. In this burnt sacrifice, clouds of ash and dust are born, stealing our sun. Without the warmth of our star, the air cools, the soil is barren, dark creatures crawl out of their lairs to rule. And most the frightening thing, without the sun, all hope dies in the heart. This is the age of darkness. What was that tower you mentioned? It's my retreat to the north of Keonan, my home away from home, my observatory. From its top I watched the stars, and when they were correctly aligned, the other worlds as well. Here in the northern wastelands I found the highest mountain and built a tower on top of it. On clear days I could see the mist over the lake of mist and veils in the east. That's how high I was. What are you going to do next? I don't know. I need to think. My opponent, Earthfall, is much stronger than me. It's merciless. It does not simply destroy life, it kills an era, ending the greatness of Golarion civilizations. They will sink into oblivion, be forgotten as if they never existed. I need to think. Forgive me, I shouldn't have raised my voice. This story was much harder than many before it, most likely because I played the main role in it. It's so strange to see myself feeling the emotions tearing me up inside, those that I felt a long time ago, and not remember them. It's like I split. I became both the storyteller and the main character. Too bad the story ended at that moment. Please, if you find other pages covered with ancient elven writings on your travels, bring them to me. I might be able to shed some light on my past, and we'll find out how my story ended, and perhaps even why I forgot it. Thank you for helping me remember. Alright. Gotta go. Okay. Oh, we got a couple more lootables over here. Let's go ahead and grab them. Might as well. So we went into Cherubades, we went into Nura's field medic. Alright. Time to go to the commander's tent. A bunch of crap to loot in here too. Oh, that's my chest. Okay. Cool. Guess we will talk to... So I imagine... That was my bed. Do I not get a bed? Oh, there it is. I just can't use it right now. Alright, let's talk to the queen. Queen greets you with a stare. She has dropped the pompous air with which she just announced the 5th Crusade. The face of the ruler of Mendev appears calm and thoughtful. She has made her move and now awaits her opponent's reply.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds. I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the Worldwound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by 𝐼𝐿𝐼 herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation. A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. a historian, 𝐵𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴, and a cleric, 𝐠𝐚𝐭 One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of 𝐼𝐿𝐴 also wants to talk to you. The Honorable 𝐿𝐴, whomever
𝐿𝐴.
is Hawkblade.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
Hi! Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons! I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it!
I could have done without the laugh. Yeah.
I'm glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
All right.
You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, his trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Erebeth, you can go too.
When we met at Defender's Heart, I never imagined you'd make me the commander.
Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme, and beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I am willing to stake everything on it. However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the Crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the Wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
I have questions about my mission.
Of course, I shall answer.
How did the demons manage to conquer Dresden?
That's a good question. Its walls were built by dwarf craftsmen, and the power of the Sword of Valor protected the city. Alas, where raging hordes failed, a single lying tongue was all they needed to succeed. The demoness 𝐼𝐿𝐴 convinced a young and ambitious crusader named Staunton Vane that the banner belonged on the battlefield. He went on a daring and unapproved raid, and the banner ended up in the enemy's hands. The city fell soon after. Ever since then, for 7 decades, it has served as a citadel for the forces of the Abyss.
I know Staunton.
Oh, really? I wasn't informed of this. After Dresden fell because of Staunton, he was nearly sentenced to death. He deserved it. In wartime, men are hanged for far less. But you have no idea what a terrible sight it is. A raging crowd of crusaders baying for blood. Never have my fighters looked so much like the demons we are fighting. I commuted Staunton's sentence and stripped him of his rank. Not just for him, but for my army and my country. We are not Hell Knights. We do not maintain discipline with public executions.
The past is in the past. What matters now is that he'll be fighting for the other side. I expect we'll meet him in Dresden.
The past is given to us to learn from, and to avoid making the same mistakes. But you're right about one thing. I am sure we shall hear more from this twice-turned traitor.
What forces are at my disposal?
Everyone we saw today at the parade. First among them, the Eagle Watch, who remain a powerful force thanks to Erebeth's resourcefulness. Also marching with you are several minor knightly orders, as the minor volunteer units like to be called. And finally, I have personally selected some recruits from 𝐵𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴. They have little in the way of battle experience, but great determination and a thirst to prove themselves. I've always thought that an army benefits from at least one such unit. These forces, as I said, are not enough for a march on Dresden. You will have to hire additional troops with the funds that have been provided to you. But for a brave commander, and I hope you are one, that is just the beginning. if you retake Dresden, recover the holy power of the Sword of Valor, and gain a foothold in the region, then new armies will join under your banner. The Fifth Crusade is only beginning. Many battles and victories lie ahead.
It's been decades and no one managed to retake the city. Why do you think we're different?
We have a chance now that we haven't seen in decades. But it's more than that. You created this chance for us by foiling the demons' plans in 𝐻𝐻𝐽. The army who attacked the city came straight from Dresden. Demon hordes from the Abyss are usually encamped there, but many of them perished on the streets of 𝐻𝐻𝐽. We must attack swiftly before they can restore their forces. When the city is free and the Sword of Valor appears before our soldiers, they won't be sending in any more reinforcements. Demons cannot teleport into an area protected by the banner of the goddess.
What about long-term goals?
Now you are talking like a real knight commander. However, answering your question is not easy. To win this war, we must bar the demons' way. There are a few planar rifts leading to the Abyss across the territory we call the Worldwound. The best specialists we could find have tried to close them on separate occasions, with no success, as you may have guessed. The Worldwound is more than just a chain of portals to the Abyss. We do not understand its nature yet. The methods of rift closure known to magical science simply do not work here. However, we have a hypothesis, and a rather well-grounded one, that we must begin at the source of the problem, the place where the Worldwound was opened. The main rift lies through the city of 𝐻𝐿 and the Threshold Fortress, deep in the former lands of Sarkoris. We have never managed to fight our way so far and gain a foothold to allow the mages to explore the origins of the Worldwound. So, the next step, after you succeed in Dresden, is an offensive push deeper into the Worldwound, with the aim of reaching Threshold, the very threshold of the Abyss.
I have no more questions.
Wonderful.
Do you know that the souls of angels from heaven are confined in the Wardstone?
I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐼's herald erected the first wardstone in 𝐻𝐻𝐽, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts, but my faith in 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐼 easily assuaged them. It is for us to serve the goddess after all, not to question her works. In any case, I am glad you did not allow the demons to commit sacrilege and gain control over the wardstone in 𝐻𝐻𝐽. We might have lost one of the wardstones, but the chain is still standing.
Did you know that I received an unusual gift in the caves beneath 𝐻𝐻𝐽? In a vision, I saw the death of an angel called Lariel. Somehow he was able to grant me the ability to reveal the light of heaven.
Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the Worldwound grew, and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel, even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on their special mission. It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again?
And what are you going to do?
Overlooking a spot of insubordination just at the moment. However, I shall answer you. I shall prepare the defenses at Nerosian and all the other border cities and plan the future of the Fifth Crusade. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Knight Commander?
Yes.
Of course.
The task is clear.
Splendid. Ah, yes. We have one final matter to attend to. It should be rather enjoyable.
Oh, really?
Count, there you are. You received my instruction?
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, he has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio. Congratulations, Count.
That's a lot of big words I'm glad I didn't have to read.
It is a great honor, I suppose.
That's a great idea.
I knew you would approve, Commander.
Sure.
I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count, but your conduct in 𝐶𝐻 has put my mind at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post, but I trust that you will dutifully fulfill his orders and make a good showing of yourself. Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation, including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service to the commander here.
Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
Then let's get going. May 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐽 help us.
So tell me straight, how'd that brawl at the Grey Garrison end? I heard the rumors, of course. That's kind of my job, you know, to listen. You've no idea what cobblers the Crusaders say about you. Some say that 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐽 came to you and appointed you her herald. Others say that you died, and honest to God's angel is now leading the army disguised as you. Still others say it was just an explosion at an alchemist lab, and I'm the one spreading rumors about your powers. I wish. But you know, you really have changed since the Grey Garrison. I heard it's hard to describe, but you've become kind of more dangerous. Yeah, exactly. I bet all of those were, yeah, exactly. More dangerous. I have a gut instinct about these feelings. If I didn't, I'd already be dead. You're dangerous, Commander, and by Desna, I hope you'll be dangerous to our enemies, not to us, or to yourself. I gotta go. Alright. So... oh, I have to ask Erebeth about the... Gotta do that. Farewell. Talk to Social. All the world burns. As soon as possible. Visit the abandoned Hardhounds camp. Alright. Find something else that once belonged to Trendlev. Make it to Dresden. Outcast, Cold Waters. Ah, the Chili Creek. Yes, okay. So, cool. I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for tonight. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. If you're watching on the VOD, thanks for watching on the VOD. I appreciate it. And, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central Time. So make sure to tune in then. Stop in, say hi. I like talking to you guys. And we'll do it again soon. So until then, you take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the best day of my life. See ya.